The following is a fan-made review. Anohana, the flower we saw that day, is the property of A1 Pictures, NIS America, Fuji TV, BS Fuji, Kansan TV, Tokai TV, and Mari Okada. Please support the official release. This anime is just loaded with nostalgia. What up, y'all? It's Black Critic Guy, and today I'm here to review the anime. Okay, you're just gonna need to deal with me. I'm gonna have to read it off of the screen here, but the name is Anohana no Name wo Bokutachi wa Mada Shiranai. I hope I said that right. That was a mouthful. In English, it's translated to, we still don't know the name of the flower that we saw that day. And I gotta say, this anime is very beautiful. It's so nostalgic, believe it or not. And I really love this anime. So Anohana, the flower that we saw that day, begins with Jinta Yadomi, a reckless teenager who basically has no motivation to do anything. He doesn't leave his house at all, who gets visited by the ghost of a dead friend, who they refer to as Memma. At first he thought she was just a hallucination brought on by stress, but slowly, after seeing her mannerisms and all, he slowly realizes that that is Memma. Memma tells Jinta that she needs him to grant a wish for her and to reunite the group that they once belonged to back together in order to grant said wish. And now Jinta must go out and get all of his friends back together, and in the process reveal secrets that not only will help Memma move on, but all of them as well. So I was recommended to watch this anime by one of my good friends from back home, and actually one of my subscribers. I forgot his name, his username here on YouTube, but his name is Emmanuel, and he's like, yo man, you gotta see this anime, it's really good. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really touched by this anime. Now there's only a few sets of animes that ever made me really just break down in tears and cry, but rarely are there any animes that actually make me cry throughout the whole entire series. It was so touching. Now there are many factors to what makes this anime so awesome. One of them is actually the animation. The animation to me was so serene, it was calming, it was just very colorful, and I really liked the animation. One of the strong points of this anime is its story. It's a brilliant masterpiece, conveying every emotion and everything perfectly. They portray the themes of regret, of heartbreak, of jealousy, of guilt, and of moving on. And I thought they really portrayed that well in the emotion of the characters, how the characters were tormented by many factors in their lives before and after the event. And I thought this anime did it very well. One thing that really stood out to me is how nostalgic this anime is. I mean, there is literally a scene in the anime where they are playing on old school Game Boys, and they're playing a Pokemon parody kind of game. They changed the letter of the name so that it's not Pokemon, but something else. But they were playing on it, and they were using a link system to trade Pokemon, and I was just like, wow, no other kid nowadays would understand the feeling of that. In fact, there was a meme that I saw where it's kids will never, the future generation will never understand this. And I totally agree. That is a very nostalgic scene that only a few of us would understand and appreciate. And I really like that. And the major pro of this anime is the character depth and development is handled flawlessly. Full resolution for each of the characters, and the chemistry between characters highlights the relationships each one shared with each other. The one thing that this anime needed to sell is the emotion of the characters, and if they didn't handle that well, this anime would have fell flat on its ass. But this anime, just like I said, it makes you relate to these characters. You understand where these characters are coming from. You feel the pain that they're going through. I mean, there were scenes where I was tearing up because I can relate to this character in this way or that character in that way. And like I said before, the chemistry between characters highlights the bonds they each share. Not all of them are going to have the same bond. Popo's bond with Jinta is going to be different from Jinta's bond with Memma, or Memma's bond with Anaru. Each one has a different bond. And one thing that I really liked about this show is that they really developed these characters to the point where you end up being on their side. Like I mentioned in my School Days review, there was a character in that show that she started off, I really liked her, but then slowly but surely she just got worse and worse to the point where I hated her. This show did the polar opposite of that, where they start off with characters who I thought were just like complete assholes. They have no emotions, they don't care about nothing but themselves, but slowly but surely they develop them until the point where I start empathizing with them. I understand the pains and the sorrows they go through, and I end up liking them at the end. That is what you call great development, where you can take really messed up characters that you hate, and make them empathize with them, make them understandable, and then you just feel the pains that they go through, and then you don't hate them anymore. That is good character development. And as you can probably tell with me praising this anime, I honestly have no real cons. Besides the fact that it was a little short, I wish they could have ventured more on that. I wish they could have ventured more on Jinta's mom, Jinta's relationship with his father. But all in all, I have no real cons for this anime. I just loved it dearly. Overall, rarely does an anime make me cry numerous times, make me smile over and over again, make me happy and sad at the same time. But this anime pulls it off flawlessly. And that is why I'm going to give this anime a 5 out of 5 stars. It is truly an epic masterpiece. And if you love slice of life animes and you love romance dramas, I honestly think you need to check this out. But anyway, what did you guys think of this anime? Did you like it? Did you love it? And let me know, what is your favorite ghost anime? Since there is a ghost in this anime, I will ask you, what is your favorite ghost anime? Anyway, I'm the Black Critic Guy, bridging the gap between movies and anime reviews. Till then, peace, YouTube.